Hello, and this video is about how I teach. So obviously training sessions are online, and if you live in the country where it is allowed to shoot at home, then we can have both uh, theoretical sessions and live practical sessions where I can observe you during action as you shoot, and together we can find what works or what didn't work. So they are very productive, such training sessions. But for example, in Australia, shooters cannot shoot at home, so they either need to go to the range, but internet may not allow. In Yeah, the connection wouldn't be stable, so then we'll have only theoretical sessions, and they are quite good as well because basically I can explain you what to do and how to do and why, what you need to do at the training sessions, how and why, and explain everything basically literally using hands, fingers. So this is your front side, this is your rear side. If the front side moves within the rear side, then it means you did not lock your wrist. If sides move along the target, you do not hold your shoulder. Or show me your position. This is, for example, your right foot, your left foot, and what is your position if you look down. So this all works too. Judging that I'm doing it since 2016, for 10 years already. So everything is possible. I explain you what to do, I give you exercises, show you exercises, I describe the feelings, describe the thoughts, give you training plans. As I said, at first that would be more like endurance oriented training plans, discipline oriented, and then we start to include the mental training, mental tasks. And my overall approach I would describe like I have three missions. As a coach, I have three missions. My mission number one is to unteach shooters to shoot matches at every training sessions and be score oriented, right? Because if you shoot match at every training sessions, you obviously count. If you count, then the scores, the numbers sit in your head and you start thinking in numbers. So for next training sessions, you think about numbers again and you become score oriented. But if you think about the score, then it obviously automatically means that you do not think about the process, about how you shoot such score, how you shot this score. So when you go to real competitions and maybe real competition pressure hits, but you expect from yourself to shoot this or that score, and they're usually higher when you shoot in a calm state, then you are not able to shoot the same score because you never paid attention on how you did it, right? But yet you expect yourself to shoot these scores, and then there is a conflict inside that you want to shoot the score but somehow you cannot, and then altogether it's with the pressure, so there's a massive conflict and then it becomes a disappointment. You ruin the match. So at the trainings we need to train, we need to work on the short process. As I usually say, at the trainings we work on a short process, which is only one, which we need to identify. At competitions we work on mental processes. Yes, obviously we need to participate in different competitions, but shooting matches should not replace normal technical training. That's my mission number one, to teach shooters to become process oriented. Again, I also using my fingers I show. So if you shot a 10, it means that you have done certain work, right? And then between result and the work or process, what is more important, right? This is process. Process is primary, result is secondary. But if we keep thinking about results, the final result, the outcome, we skip the process, right? We skip it. And the result will not be as good as we want it to be, right? So again, my mission number 1. My mission number 2, to teach shooters to dry fire. I know a lot of shooters in Australia, all over the world, they do not like to dry fire. So my training session, I explain why we need dry fire, and I think I even made a video on 5 reasons why we need to dry fire. Therefore, and then I give the exercises which we can do during dry firing stage or preparation stage at the beginning of each training session. And then it becomes you don't have enough time for dry firing. So my shooters start to enjoy dry firing very much. It's a rehearsal of your shot process, and you save pellets as well. So that's mission number 2. And mission number 3, I would say to become more positive. It is very common for humans to look for or to memorize bad things and to look for mistakes. And every now and then I read or hear, or this went wrong, this what is my mistake, and shooters worry about mistakes too much. And even some coaches, I heard that somewhere that today we work on this mistake or that mistake. And if you look for mistakes, you obviously find mistakes. And what happens? You found this mistake, you try to fix it, but shot consists of different elements, different factors. And then you forget to take care of other factors, so you jump on these mistakes, then these things fall apart. You try to fix this mistake, something else fall apart, and then you kind of dwell around mistakes. You try to fix mistakes. So if we look for mistakes, we will always find mistakes. It's like, I think it's called confirmation bias. If we worry about mistakes, they will happen, and we will be finding them. And in normal life, it would be, I would compare it with the BMW drivers. So my belief is that all BMW drivers, judging by their driving style, are narcissists. And here in my city, I always find confirmation of this, right? So, sorry, BMW drivers, maybe it's only in this city. So, same with mistakes. If we look for mistakes, we will always find them, right? Also, we do not grow from mistakes. You can keep dwelling around mistakes, but then you will drown in the swamp of mistakes and you will not grow. So my mission is to teach you to pay attention to the good things, the things that worked, the things that you have discovered. So we grow from discoveries. We worked on some element, it did work well, we caught the feeling or feeling physical or mental or thought or image, and it helped us to make this shot so good. Or maybe not one or two or three shots or five or series of shots, right? So that's what we need to memorize. That's what we need to pay attention to analyze and memorize. I call it also my Rammer theory. So we need to learn. The purpose of the training is to learn to recognize your excellent shots, analyze them, basically to dissect them, to figure out what you were thinking, what you were doing during that shot, and memorize this work. And then to repeat it. Try to repeat it. So it's a recognize, analyze, memorize, and repeat. The process, not the outcome, right? So these are my 3 missions, and that's what I teach. What else? I need you to be able to shoot at least 6 hours per week. So to spend with a pistol at least 6 hours per week. Any gym training sessions, any physical training is on top of it. But with a pistol, we need to have minimum 6 hours. If you cannot commit to 6 hours per week, then it's probably you need to think of how to increase this time. Otherwise, your results will not grow. Doesn't matter whether you have a coach or not. All right. So again, this is the example of how I train like this. All right. Hope to see you soon. Bye.